All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there toiling in this truth. I'm Pathaka Mathjim as Dallas. I'm just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson, man. I just, was on my spirit. I was just sitting outside, man, just enjoying the, the little breeze that's out and just the country air and, just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? And I pulled out the scriptures and I started reading in Isaiah the 47th chapter and went into, going into Esau, Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, rather, which these things are representative of America. And then when I got down to verse 7, which I'm going to get it, I went into the word and it was very interesting because it proves exactly what these things are talking about, what the scriptures are talking about, what these things, it's not, you can't like refute it or not understand it. You know what I'm saying? Unless, of course, the Lord just ain't dealing with you, got you blocked. But these things are very evident, very clear, as to who these things are talking about, when we read. And it made me think about, I got to thinking, just through the spirit, just got to thinking about this month that we're in right now, man. You know what I'm saying? This Pride Month, that we're in right now, the whole month of June is dedicated to it. You know what I'm saying? Which, of course, we've been going, on the highways and byways, brothers and different things, been going into how, these wicked things that this place, the agendas that they push forth and the things they celebrate here. You know what I'm saying? Which that Pride Month is one of them. We're in the month of June, which is always, it's almost over. The Wadi Yabashim shot for that. You know what I'm saying? Quickly getting us through this crap. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just started, the scripture started coming to me because it's like these things are very evident that it's talking about Esau and America, man. This very place that we're in, man. Because when you think about certain things like the places like Uganda and other places, other countries, and you had Kamala Harris that went into Uganda recently trying to push forth this agenda over there, man, which these things are over in places like that. It's a crime, man. You can't do it, man. There's penalties to pay for trying to, act like that, man, or have that lifestyle, man, which when it comes to when you go into the scriptures, it's against the Lord, man, So I just real quick, I went into the word, I just typed in, as you can see, pride definition, in the dictionary, just in Google. And it says pride. As a matter of fact, I'll play it. Pride. Because I got to thinking about that word, pride, because the Lord refers to these people as proud, man. Proud people. Proven, again, all of these things prove who this is talking about, man. They actually named a full-fledged month and gave it this, this title, man. Pride Month, which we're in right now, man, in the month of June. It says pride. And it says a noun, pride, plural, noun, prides, plural. It says a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, or from qualities or possessions that are widely admired. And I don't understand what achievements these people think. I guess the achievement that this wicked ass government backed them, because the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, Job 9:24, and we have a wicked rulership going on right now on the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? So they back these wicked acts and basically by way of their legislation gave them rights, man. You know what I'm saying? So if they feel like that's some type of achievement, okay, cool. That's the only, because it says a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements. You know what I'm saying? Which we get why America itself is a very proud or prideful place. They have a proud spirit on them because basically they've been the big bully on the planet, and by way of their sanctions and different things that they've set up, they've been able to keep people under their thumb, so to speak, under their oppression, under their control. You know what I'm saying? They've been winning these wars because, where they could create a certain weapon, they would not allow the next country to do the same, man, to keep the playing field equal. Of course, we're in different times now, and everybody has nuclear power, which that's in Job, the third chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, it's in Isaiah, the 14th chapter, has thou become weak like we, or as we, roughly paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is on the same playing field now, the same level. Everybody is nuclear capable. But at one point, America had an advantage, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau had an advantage, So we see why, and by way of those so-called achievements, you know what I'm saying, that pride came about. But that's the whole spirit and vibration that these devils have basically put forth throughout the four corners of the earth on these people, man. A very proud spirit. But I wanted to keep going. I'm going to read down some more. Let me see. Where was it at? Because I had opened. Oh, right here, verse number 3. It says, confidence and self-respect as expressed by members of a group, typically one that has been socially marginalized on the basis of their shared identity, culture, and experience. So, of course, you can read it for yourself. I'm not going to, so it's going into the alphabet, you know what I'm saying? And then when you read the next one, it says a public event typically involving a parade, which when you understand what's going on, us in the know, over in the Holy Land, they have one of the biggest parades on the planet over in Tel Aviv, man. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Land. And it's one of the key factors in proving that these people are not the people of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? It says a public event typically involving a parade held to celebrate the alphabet identities, culture, and experience. You know what I'm saying? So that whole month, man, this month that we've been in, and it's a very proud act. That's a very prideful thing to do, and it's a very proud act. But we get it because the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. That's the spirit and vibration that this devil has cast throughout the four corners of the earth, man. So really quick, when you read in Isaiah, let's get it real quick if my Bible comes up. And before I get this scripture, that pride is shown forth all over this place, man. This place is all about pride. It's in their slogans, the few, the proud, the Marines. It's in their the different songs. I've heard several songs. Proud to be an American. I'm proud to be an American. People say it. You know what I'm saying? These people are totally through here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's in their soul. It's in their songs, and in the spirit. That spirit is in the sports world. That's why you have like these different football teams. Lions pride, Cowboys pride. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere, man. And now we have a whole month dedicated to the alphabet. Which they, it's called Pride Month. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was, hey man, this place is embedded in pride, man. This is Isaiah chapter 47. Salakia. This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 7, and it reads, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, to their mind, their lives in the Hebrew, the mind, neither didst remember the latter end of it, because that pride, which I'm going to grab some scriptures to prove that they are those proud people that the Lord is talking about, and that proud spirit that's been set forth, like, again, Job 9:24, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Who are the wicked? Malachi 1 and 4, the border of wickedness is Esau, man. He's the border of wickedness, man. Those that was going to build the desolate places. When you read in Malachi, it's also reiterated in Romans, the 9th chapter, that nation that the Lord hates, man. Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. Well, in Malachi, the 1st chapter, it says the same thing, man. And then when you read down, it goes into them being the borders of wickedness. Everywhere they go, they set up and basically, bring forth wickedness wherever they go, man. You know what I'm saying? So it says, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, to thy mind, neither didst remember the latter end of it, because the latter end of that act, that spirit and vibration is death, destruction, man. You know what I'm saying? But I want to real quick, let's go into this word really quick. This word lady right here, H1404. And we're going to jump down. As a matter of fact, I don't want that. I want the primitive root word. The primitive root word right here. And it's the one I want is right here. D. And it's number 2. It says to act proudly toward the Most High. Which, who's doing that, man? Who is that talking about? You know? Thou thoughtest that thou would be a lady forever. And when you go into that word lady, it says to act proudly towards the Most High, man. And to give a whole month, you know, to hijacked the rainbow, which was a covenant that the Lord made with Noah, you know, that he wouldn't flood the earth by way of water again, you know, with man and beast, you know, during the time of Noah, that he wouldn't flood the earth with water again. It's a token of the rainbow, you know, that rainbow that comes up every time it rains, that the Lord puts in the clouds, that bow in the clouds. Scriptures go into that in the book of Genesis, and goes into that, man. That's what that represents, not some alphabet group, man, or somebody that think they've achieved or something, man. You know, come on, man, stop, bro. You know, which that's a very proud act. You know what I'm saying? So it says, as you can see, to act proudly towards the Most High. So we know who these things are talking about. So that lady is talking about Esau, America, man. Because like I mentioned earlier, you got your vice president, you know, Kamala or Kamala Harris, whatever, however you pronounce her name, going over to Uganda like recently, trying to, you know, push forth that same agenda on them, man. And they're not trying to hear it, man. You know, so these people, these countries are detaching from this place, man. You know, they're fed up with America and America's ways, man. You know what I'm saying? And the nations were mad, man. These nations are angry, man. You know what I'm saying? So like it says in Revelations, the 11th chapter, I believe, the Lord is about to, as a matter of fact, let's get it real quick because I don't want to, you know, I think it's Revelations 11 and 18. It's Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth. And we know that's talking about Esau, man. This earth is through. The earth was referred to as Eden, you know what I'm saying? Paradise, before these devils got their hands on it. Now you see concrete and sidewalk and you know, rock buildings everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, cutting down all the trees to make a parking lot and put some pavement over it, you know, to build a mall or something, you know, hell, a parking lot, you know. So we know they're the ones that's destroying the earth under this man's rulership, this devil's rulership. The earth is dying, man. You know, everything in the earth and the earth itself is dying, man. You know what I'm saying? But it says, and the nations were angry. You know, these nations are mad, man, you know. Yeah, they got in bed with this devil and all them putrefying sores, and they got burnt, man. You know, now that you know, it's like a man getting with a woman, he get burnt. He gonna be angry, man. He gonna be ready to put his hands around her neck, man. You know, the hell did you do to me? You know, and thy wrath is come, and that wrath is about to come, man. And the time of the dead, you know, these nations, that they should be judged. We're in a time of judgment, man. And thou shouldest give reward to thy servants, the prophets, the elect, and the saints, which are Israel, you know, beginning starting with the elect, you know, which are the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negro descent. Of course, there's a scattered seed as well that won't come looking like the typical Israelite, but their spirit, you know, of course, the spirit, I'm trying to remember how it's worded in Romans, the 8th chapter, beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, roughly paraphrasing. So the spirit beareth witness, man. You know, who are the Israelites, man? It don't have nothing to do with what you look like, man. You know, these groups that's teaching that, they're off, man. You know, and it says, and thou shouldest give reward to thy servants, the prophets, and the saints, and them that fear thy name. And the saints again are the Israelites, because when you read in Psalms the 50th chapter verse 5, he made a covenant with those in the wilderness. No one was in the wilderness with Moses but the Israelites, man, no other nation. Psalms 148 verse 14 and Psalms 149 verse 1 and 2, man, all talking about Israel, and it's talking about the saints, man. It says, in them that fear thy name, for IUIC, man. You got to fear the name. What name are you fearing, man? It says, in those that fear thy name, and them that fear thy name, man. But we don't know a name. So that don't make no sense, man. Them that fear thy name, that means somebody knows the name, man. And proves how important the name is, man. Because those are the ones that's going to receive those crowns and palms is it second Ezra, the second chapter of Sirach, second Ezra, not Sirach. Second Ezra, the second chapter, man. That's going to be receiving those palms and crowns, man. Stood so stiffly, that feared the name, man. The name that we don't know, we don't have right now, huh? IUIC. Stop, bro. The name is important. We know the name. It's Yahweh, is the Most High, who sits on the throne, on his throne in the heavens, and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, man. That name that was given pursuant to Acts the 4th chapter, that it's only one name that by way man can be saved, roughly paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Acts 4 and 12. But it says, small and great, and shit has destroyed them which destroyed the earth, which is Esau, man. So those let's go back to Isaiah real quick. Oh, Shalaki. Back to Isaiah real quick, the 47th chapter. Because when you read up, so that lady, when you read up in verse 1, it says, come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. That dust represents confusion, the virgin daughter of Babylon. It's not talking about the ancient Babylon. There's another Babylon, man. You know what I'm saying? That Babylon, pursuant to Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, in verse 33, where both the northern and southern kingdom were going to be oppressed together, man. You know what I'm saying? Here, America, man, under these Edomites, man, which Esau, the Edomites, that red man on the planet, the true biblical red man, is the so-called self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child, man. It says, come down and sit in the dust, sit in confusion, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, and they're coming out of rulership as we speak, man. They've been taken out of, that scripture say that, that this devil was going to be cast out of, Satan cast out of heaven, like lightning, man, roughly paraphrasing, fast, man, and it's happening. You know what I'm saying? That's why this devil about to come down having great wrath, pursuant to Revelations 12 and 12. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, like that woman, that lady that everybody saw them as, man. We know who this is talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is coming to take vengeance, and it says in verse 3, he's not going to meet him as a man, man. But all these things are being exposed. Verse 2, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, Salakia, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, everything is being exposed, man. Everybody sees these devils now for being devils, man, deceivers. And that's why the nations are mad, man. They're angry, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, yea, thy shame shall be seen, and it's been seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. The Lord is about to return to take vengeance for all this madness. This month is going to be paid for, man. You're not going. That's why it says in verse 7, you didn't consider the latter end, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be payment for the things that these devils are doing. This month will be paid for. You're not going to go unscathed, man. You got these proud ass people, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that they can, I don't want to go on a rant. But let's just get a couple more to prove that this is talking about Esau, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and as a matter of fact, first I want to read verse 7. And then I'll jump down to verse 16. This is verse 7. This is Jeremiah 49 and 7. It says, concerning Edom, we know who Edom is. Idumea, man. The Idumeans. That's the Greek term for Idumea. Edom, which we know Edom and Esau are the same person. His name got changed to Edom when he, in Genesis, the 25th chapter, which means red, man. They're the true red people, which is where you get your term, crime, crimson, which is red, is that's where you get crime from. which they're the first crime family when you go back to them Borgias, man. You know, concerning Edom, thus said Yahweh Shem Yahushai of armies, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And it's vanishing, man. The Lord is taking the wisdom from these devils, man. You know, at first he gave them the wisdom. You know, they were wiser than Daniel pursuing to the scriptures. You know, it says in the book of Job that I'm trying to remember exactly how it's worded. Roughly paraphrasing, wisdom was going to increase. You know what I'm saying? Or that knowledge was going to increase. You know what I'm saying? So these devils have, hey, the Lord gave it to them. He blessed them, man. It's all part of this devil's blessing to build him so high that he seemed undefeatable. So that's going to show the power of the Lord when he returns, man. When he takes him down, these people are going to know it was a higher force, a higher being, a higher power that had to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's when that fear of the Lord and those names are going to be put back on earth and everybody's going to know Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is concerning Edom. Now I'm going to drop down to verse 16, proving that it's talking about these devils, man. Verse 16, thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, they're mine. That's there that pride is. O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. What clefts, what rocks? You know, back then, Mount Seir, man. You know, today is Petra, you know. But they came out of the mountains of Georgia, Russia, the Caucasus Mountains, and that's why they to this day call themselves Caucasians, man. Which hey, man, Caucasian means cave dweller. There it is. They came out the rocks, man. We know who that's talking about, man. It's only one nation on earth calling themselves Caucasians, which goes back to the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia, man. Stop, bro. So the terribleness of thy terribleness hath deceived thee, because they're a terrible nation. And the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hills. Yeah, these governments, man. Esau is in control. The earth has been given into his hand, into his power, the hand of the wicked, the power of the wicked, man. You know, it also goes into that in Revelation, the 6th chapter, man. He was given a great sword, you know, to take peace from the earth, man. You know, he's the rider of the pale horse. You know, and they know that. Barbara Marx Hubbard quoted that crap, man. You know, you niggas and spiggers out here that want to try to rebel against this y'all gonna lose, man. You know, it says, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, said Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And making their nest high like the eagles is when they went into what we call space, into the outer atmosphere, man, out of the firmament, the ozone layer. You know what I'm saying? So it's just talk. We know who did those things, man. You know. So let's real quick, let's get one in Obadiah, because Obadiah said it too. It's Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 3. As a matter of fact, let's read verse 1. Look at the title. Edom will be humbled. So it's dealing with Edom, the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, power. God or power, Allah, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. So it's dealing with Edom, man. Let's jump down to verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. He said the same thing that Jeremiah said. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, which I just broke that down, whose habitation is high. Yeah, those mountains. That's why you see these big high-ass skyscraper buildings everywhere, man. He's comfortable, man, because it reminds him of being back in the mountains, man. You know, they even show you that in the Geico commercial, you know. So easy a caveman can do it, you know. Come on, man. It's everywhere, man. You know, Tim on a what's that show? A Home Improvement. He always grunted and made sounds like a ape. You know what I'm saying? So that on that movie with what was his name? Damn, I know it. It ain't gonna come to me. Got it in my mind. Zoolander. They're one of them Zoolanders, man. Them Zoolander movies, when they were trying to get in that computer and they started acting like apes, you know, beating the computer. Come on, man. It's in their spirit, man. It's just in their spirit to be that, because that's who they are, man. You know, they show you that like in the movie Lucy. You know, with the little chimpanzee, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's y'all's history. That ain't our history. You know? But let's keep it going. It says, so their habitation is high. That's why you see skyscraper buildings. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? These devils are that's another proud statement. You know, that proud statement, you know, to act proudly towards the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And this devil, that's what he does, man. Let's get one more in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. You know, this dude gonna be brought down to the sides of the pit, pursuant to Isaiah the 14th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? Sit thou in the dust, in the dirt, man. He gonna be brought down. There's no throne. Sit on the ground, man. He gonna be brought down to the sides of the pit, you know, pursuant to again Isaiah 14, you know. So, and it's in the book of Isaiah. It's another one in the book of Isaiah. I can't remember the exact chapter at this moment, where it says that he basically gonna be in a literal pit, you know, and we gonna visit him after so many days, man. You know. This Habakkuk chapter 2. In verse 5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, which is his philosophies, he is a proud man. There it is, man. I've given so many examples of their pride, man. Neither keep it at home. This nigga has embassies in everybody's backyard. Everybody's backyard. But no one has an embassy in his, you know. So he's always in other countries and other countries' businesses, you know, trying to take his democracy. That's why these countries hate America. Death to America, you know. We hate America. That's what they hear, man. Those chants. You know, you can type that in YouTube and hear it right now, man. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, proving hell is not a place you go, but a condition on the earth. And he brings that condition. That's in Revelations, the 6th chapter and verse 8, man, as well, man. That pale horse, death rode, sat on her, and what was it? Hell followed. Yeah, hell followed, man. It says, and is as death. So there's your death and hell right there. Revelation the 6th chapter and verse 8, which again, Barbara Marx Hubbard, she knows, man. She said we're the riders of the pale horse, man. You know, so she knows that they represent the death and that hell followeth. You know what I'm saying? Those hellish conditions are coming with them. They're the one putting hell on people. They're oppressing the people, man. You know, taking the resources in these other lands and all these different things that they're doing, man. You know, so it says, and cannot be satisfied. Yeah, this dude is insatiable, man. He owns a diamond district, but if you have some diamonds, he wants your diamonds too. This nigga wants everything. He wants you to have nothing. As a matter of fact, Klaus Schwab said that you ain't gonna have nothing and you're gonna be happy. That mean they gonna have everything. They want everything, and that's what they plan to do, is have everything and you have nothing and you be happy. But gathereth unto him all nations. You know, hey, America is that melting pot, man. All nations are here, man. And heapeth unto him all people. Yeah, you know, and all of these people are in slavery under this devil, oppressed. You know what I'm saying? Even those that's in league with him. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody is ditching his currency and moving on. They're trying to do some difficult. They're getting ready to, you know, to try to take this devil down. Russia and China are in those ways. Which all these things are prophecies and biblical in scripture, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to be taken down ultimately by our big brother Yahushua when he comes, man. But there will be a world war, an ultimate war of the worlds, man. You know, of the worlds. You know, Armageddon. Armageddon is coming, man. All of these 18 worlds are about to fight soon, man. And in the midst of that fighting, our big brother Yahushua is going to come and put it all to naught, man. You know, and shut it all down and show who's the actual supreme being, you know, and set his people back up in the planet, man. And then that's when it's going to start being beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Because then Matthew 6 and 10 is going to come into play. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Salakia, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So there's going to be pure, total, pure righteousness and order on the earth, man, because that's what's in the heavens, man. So it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, through the spirit, man, you know, I was reading that. Spirit jumped on me. I thought about those things, went into that, into the word lady. You know, and all that just start coming together. So, you know, hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect. With that, giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahabakawadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath, Shal Dawadat, Shalom.